Yo, today's show is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Your online activity should not be public, so protect yourself at expressvpn.com/achievement.
Hello, this show is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Stop putting your online data at risk. Get protected at expressvpn.com/off-topic. Welcome to Off Topic. Alfredo is still on the floor, rolling around.
Yeah. Hi.
I'm your host, Mikey J. We got Fredo Play, Lindsay J.
Hello.
And Lil J.
Hi. Hey,
Monitor J.
This is, I think
I'm
this
here.
works, right?
Yeah. Why not? It's like I'm here. I'm in person.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
All about
Here.
it.
will smell you.
Okay, well, no smelling.
I can.
You smell great,
let me
by the way.
smell you.
You clearly showered.
Let me
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
of
you.
course. Yeah. I put on some perfume for you as well. I knew it'd be close proximity. When I came in,
yeah.
I said it feels like Jeremy, to me, was very like Bosley or Charlie from Charlie's Angels. But he said, I'm the head of an evil organization running a meeting to take over the world. I said, yeah, that makes sense.
Well,
There's
yeah.
the
You were talking
Yeah.
about it's the thing like, you think I'd be here in person? You fool.
I have a
Falling
plane to
right
catch.
Please, please.
Oh, yeah. The volume.
Bottle cap into the microphone. Crazy. Also,
want to play.
Gabu.
Hey.
Again, because what's the point if Gabu's not here? You know what I mean?
It's kind of, oh God, you're not that kind of dog.
Fredo, come on, dude. Come on.
Goodness.
And we are again live at stage 5, which is nice. It's exciting. We're keeping our eye on the chat on RTTV. You can join us, create a free account at roosterteeth.com, and just chill. Like Alfredo's chilling on the floor.
He's chilling.
Got a table and everything for him, and he said no, and he's just chilling while covering Gabu's beehole.
Yeah.
As you should.
It's a
Seeing
little
the bee.
grunt.
Dude,
The grunting is mostly Alfredo. I'll tell you that.
Yes. Mostly.
dude, she sounds like a gremlin. She just ran around. And she's like,
Did you feed her after midnight?
no, I don't dare do that.
So
Good. Don't get her wet.
Once again, you said that you're on Gabu duty because Jackie was working.
Yep.
Is that gonna be the excuse? Like she's at home chilling, right?
Yeah, she's catching up on The Bachelor. And
We should.
having a spa day.
Oh, Fredo, come on, in your microphone.
Oh, sorry.
We're not used to it. We haven't worn lavs in forever, and then
I know.
forget that they're attached to us.
The chat can appreciate the sound. That's some dog folly right there.
I mean,
We
I'm
need it.
fine with it.
Some
Right.
rustling.
I love it.
We're gonna have to rename the show like Gabu and Friends or something.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
one, it looks like Gabu's gonna be here every week, and two, that's why people want to watch.
Oh, I mean, God was
It's
back
true.
at home next week.
Oh my God.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, don't say that. They're not gonna watch.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
or
or
is
should
she?
Is she?
You'll have to tune in to find out, and not
don't
just
know.
tune in, but watch the entire show because she might intermittently make appearances, and you won't know
Right
unless
at
you
the
go
end.
watch it live. It could be in the
Might
middle.
pop in.
Yeah, don't say at the end because then people still won't watch until the very end.
Yeah. Well,
Could
She
be.
won't show up if you
She'll
skip
pop
to a different time. Won't happen.
We'll bring her in on the little camp like we brought in Jared.
Next week we'll do Bagu, I think.
Perhaps.
I think we'll do Bagu. So we're attempting this with Jeremy. We'll see how it works. It's working fine for us, I think. We all have I have headphones pushed into my brain right now, so I can't hear anything outside of what's in the audio. But I think this is working well for us. I'm not sure how effective it'll be for conversation-wise
I'm not
broadcast, but we're testing.
How are we announcement-wise? Because I could start with that too.
You announce whatever you
Yeah,
want, whenever
absolutely.
you want.
Especially since we're here. and
At any
people are
time.
like- we're here for Gabu, but wanted to address something that's very important and try and push attention to it, and especially you audience members help out as much as we can. I mean, right now, obviously, there's a lot of anti-Asian hate happening, and it's absolutely unacceptable. Exactly, Gabu.
God was
Not
fired
okay.
up.
Exactly.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
And we're we need to use our platform to try and help, along with you audience members. So I wanted to just mention some charities that we are donating to. I know a lot of our coworkers have posted about doing so, and Warner Media is matching our donations, which is great. So if you can help, please do. We're doing our best to do so also. So I'd like to push to the Asian Americans Advancing Justice. This is the Asian American Legal Defense and Education Fund, and also the Center for Asian American Media. Michael just retweeted our own Hannah McCarthy. He made an awesome, very succinct tweet pushing to all three of those. If you'd like that quickly, please go to his Twitter. But yeah, let's stop hate crimes and white supremacy, you know? And that's that.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't.
Yeah, it is. It's absurd.
You know what I mean? I don't know. What do you say besides that?
Yeah, what else to
Fucking
say?
insane.
Yep.
Insane how it's still a fucking thing, to be honest.
It's not only a thing, but like it's a thing that's not going away. And like, you know, it might exist in like small pockets or maybe under this bubble. But there's obviously the people that believe shit like that or act on shit like that, which is, you know, all kinds of fucked up. But there's also the overwhelming number of people that are just like, that's not really a thing though. You know what I mean? Like that, you know, that's not an isolated event, or that's just like one little incident, and it's not. And so it's just like, fuck, man, again, like.
Well, there's been a lot fueling like, or these like the people like that always existed. They were just like quieter, but then over the past, they've been emboldened. You know, because of certain things that have happened in the past couple of years. Like, there's a reason that everyone was getting pissed off whenever COVID-19 was referred to as the China virus, because it's like it's
the kind of shit.
Is more of this,
And it's the kind of shit like that where people are like, you know, free speech, or like, you know, hey, you can say whatever you want, you don't have to believe it. It's like, fuck off. You know what I mean? Like, shut the fuck up. No, you shouldn't get to say whatever you want, because it's like, even if you have, like, again, and like you were saying, even if you have people that are just like making shitty jokes or like just kind of repeating shit that they heard, you have these fucking people that believe it 100%, and then they feed into it and they're like, look, that person said it. Whether they meant it, they said it with the intent that some other person might take it that's gonna go on a fucking shooting spree. But like, it's just like, people need to fucking stop, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, right? Yeah, it sucks. We do, and we're doing what we can. But like Lindsay said, we have a platform, so you know, it's not something that we're not going to talk about, because that would be irresponsible of us. Having a platform and having this many voices listening to us, it would be irresponsible of us not to reach out and try to, you know, get a message across to as many people as possible.
Sure.
That's our job. That's what we do.
Yeah. Also, I will note, I've seen a lot of just like positivity in the community and people, you know, supporting each other and going to people who really need support in this time too. So good on you, community members. Thank you for spreading that love and support also. Thanks, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why I can never be a superhero. Never.
Why?
If I had the power, I'd just
What do you mean?
You're
Game.
gonna snap everybody.
blouses.
What?
Yeah. What
are you talking about?
Now, if I had the power, it's game.
What does that mean?
It's over.
What's the
You
game?
know.
Dude,
get
that-
Game over,
vaporized.
man. Yeah.
you know what I mean?
No, I know. I know what he
I'm,
meant.
I'm walking down every city snapping.
Who put on jazz music?
I think. I mean, it really depends.
Thanos and West Side
Well,
Story.
It depends, you know. You can be anti-hero. I think by definition, you would not be a superhero if you're walking around snapping.
See,
But not that would stop you.
here's the thing. Fredo said this before, and he's like, but you're only snapping people who do like super shitty, unforgivable
Yeah, but
things. So
you
are
can't.
you a villain?
Yeah, but you can't do that walking down the street snapping. I'm
No,
sorry.
but that'd be a part of my power.
Unless you got a list.
I'd
you
be
walk
able
in
to,
like.
look, I'm going down.
Snapping it twice. Gonna find
Do you
out.
know what I mean? Like, I'm like,
gonna
oh,
live.
this building, 3rd floor.
Yeah, there
Oh
you go.
shit! How close you gotta be? You gotta be outside.
Probably just like be able
be-
to kind of like see the proximity. You know what I mean?
See the proximity.
Yeah, if I can see the building, I can get them.
Like Death Santa.
I can get him.
Awesome.
Oh man.
Someone write this.
Jesus.
I need this superhero. Although I'm sure it already exists. I'm sure there's like the Snapper or something out there. Like, oh yeah.
That's Thanos. Oh, my phone made a fart sound.
No, it's a superhero.
Yeah, is that the
Snaps.
one?
Yeah.
I dragged the case, and it's this table. Do you remember the table, Jeremy? And it's got that like.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
I
with
remember.
sticks.
Grip.
Oh, where
Yeah.
it holds
Yeah.
the
So I
grip.
I moved my phone and it farted across the table.
To be fair, I think Marcus
Nice.
planned for us because he knew that we're adult children. He's like, we got to make sure that things stick here, like in case they knock it over. It's like, no,
I love
you-
having
go.
Chad.
Have
I
you-
love having Jeremy.
Have you watched Death Note?
Yeah.
You seen Death Note?
I haven't seen season 2 because I heard it was terrible, and season 1 was almost.
here's the
like,
thing about
pretty much
Death Note
perfect,
that's
so I was
weird.
like, done.
People say season 2, but it's one show though. Like it's in halves, but like it's the whole show.
Yeah, but there's like a halfway point.
There's a halfway point, but you're halfway through.
Did you take a chip and eat it?
Anyway, I just want to say, people are calling you Kira. Which started out, you could kind of wrap your head around it. You don't want to be Kira by the end of the show.
That's the common
Look.
trope, is you get too hungry with your power
Look.
and you're judge, jury, and executioner.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that starts from like episode 1. But people are like,
If I can
that
get
guy
through,
deserved it.
If I could be Kira and then get through like a good 80, 90% of them, you know what I mean?
And you got to start.
That's a percentage.
You can't be talking about. You can't end that with talking about like how you're gonna rule the new world.
No. I'm not out to roll the new world. I'm just out
That's
to
where
just
he kinda
like
goes with that.
maybe even because there's different levels, but if you cross that line, it's like maybe a snap is you're gone, or maybe a snap is your dick is gone.
Oh.
Yeah, different levels.
Oh,
Yeah.
can't
Okay.
make more.
Yeah. Or it's just like
All right.
Slow down.
I laughed. I had to laugh. Sorry.
Dick snap.
there's gonna be-
maybe your dick just snapped.
and you just say ah!
You hear it crunch.
Oh, dude.
Oh no.
Oh, the dick snapper.
The dick snapped.
Do you know how impressed I would be if someone dropped trow in my dating experience and they're like, check this out, and their dick just went. I'm like, oh, how'd you do that? How did you do that?
Wow.
It's a magic trick.
Do it again. Jeremy, what
Well,
would you
anyway.
do with your powers, your evil powers? Are you
moving
joining
forward.
Fredo here or no?
I'm watching.
You're just chilling?
That's,
Okay,
that's always what I do. I'm on the monitor, floating behind Fredo. I'm on the bottom of this monitor, and it just floats behind him. And I'm just like I'm the guy in the chair, and I'm just keeping tabs.
I love
Look,
it.
if Jeremy
You
could
got
just tell
one
me
in the
which
building
building
coming
to
up.
go to. you
Yeah.
know, which bus to take.
E5.
Do you need a silly consultant? Because I've always wanted, like, if I had superpowers, I would just want to control people's bowel movements. Like, I just want to inconvenience them for the day.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like you wanted to consult whether or not said person would get a punishment or not. And I
No,
was
you
like, ooh,
consult me.
Lindsay, I feel like there might. I don't know. What's the how many days are we gonna go without any accidents?
Ooh, yeah.
Lindsay's gonna be this building, 4th floor, left corner.
I meant
And just-
5th floor. I'm sorry.
5th floor. And I went, well, I can't undo it. Like, it only goes. The snap only goes one
You
way.
need you
can't-
need to pair
can't
the snapper with the fixer.
God, yeah.
That's got to be the duo, like just in case.
Snip, snap. Snip and snap. It's a duo.
like-
Oh my
Oh
God,
my
yes.
God. The
It's
show writes
writing
itself.
Because you're gonna get
Snap.
accidents, and you're also
Yeah.
gonna get like that wasn't me, that was my little brother.
Oh, no. Little brother on my phone.
My phone.
That's what it is. Because see, like, there's this, was it Snip, right? Who's like snaps, and then there's Snip, and then there's Snap. So Snap will go backwards. They'll like,
Wait, so Snap doesn't snap. Snap-on does
Yeah,
the
but
snap.
does
but
all
I-
that.
but
But
I
like,
like
you have to
Snap.
undo the motion though. So it's like really uncomfortable though.
Can anyone reverse snap in this universe? Can anyone do
In
that?
this
Look,
universe.
if
writing
we're
a
in this
new
universe,
series.
if you're walking around snapping people's dicks, you got to be snapping. You can't be snipping. You got to be snapping.
Yeah.
No, but the person
Get
that
snip
undoes
dicks.
it,
Yeah.
Snip and Snap.
I'm just saying, dude.
I get the order
get
you
what you're
wanted in,
saying.
but
Yeah,
just
yeah,
doesn't-
I get, yeah.
We're
The
thinking
snipper,
specific-
You get a
the
snip.
snipper sounds like you run around cutting people.
yeah.
I'm just saying.
It does. So then the
Like a
snap,
pair of
but then the
scissors.
snapper is, I guess, snaps it back. So then the snipper is going to do the
snap,
reverse
snip, snap.
motion, right? Like you snap it back into existence, but you snip it away. You go, your thumb goes the
All
other
right.
way.
I get it.
Community
sense.
artists,
Dude, this
here's
is-
the drawing we need.
This is why
We need
Doctor
the fan
Strange studied
art
for so
of-
long.
We need Fredo walking around as the snapper.
No
We
snipper.
need the little
right?
lightning bolt cut cut across the screen with Lindsay on the earpiece, right, feeding the
Yeah.
punishments and
Silly
the information and
consultant.
stuff
Yes, thank you.
We need Michael as the snipper, gonna take it away and fix things. And then I'm a monitor floating behind them, relaying information. There's the drawing we need. Thank you very much.
I'm all about
We'll
it.
show it on
Jeremy,
Awu.
can I propose this third
Yes.
season arc, because we have, of course, the pilot season. We gotta
He
make
won't
sure it
watch
does
past
well.
season 1 though.
Season 2 is great though, the best season of the show. Season 3 is going to be okay, but here's what we do to make it enticing for the people. At some point, Michael dies. Alfredo gets the snip and the
what?
snap power, and now
Oh
he's
my
too powerful.
God.
Too much.
You're talking about the plot of Act 2 in Dragon Quest XI, but then don't worry, Act 3 rolls up, you go back in time, that sorts itself out. Because like Serena gets Veronica's power too, so she's the white mage, black mage, but then they undo that.
Is this before or after Dragon Quest sucks his own dick?
It's- well, it was technically
Damn.
before.
I mean, I love Dragon Quest, but
It was technically, I think, before, because I think Dragon Quest XI came out before what
that
you're
happen
referring
in
to,
Dragon
which
Quest?
is
Start-
Dragon
when you
Quest:
start
Your
playing Dragon
Story.
Quest?
What's up?
We sucking our own dicks?
No, Lindsay's talking about Dragon Quest: Your Story, the animated film,
which is great. You should see it.
where spoilers, it ends with them going. It's basically the plot of one of the games is the
Yeah.
movie, and then right at the end, during like the final battle, you find out that it's just a kid who loves Dragon Quest and he's in a Dragon Quest VR game, and then like he realizes he's in the VR game. And there's a virus in the computer, and he's like, "You're just a loser playing a video game." And
That
then,
sounds like Digimon.
and then the main character is like, "No, I don't care if it's a game. These are my friends. This is real to me." And I
Yeah.
watched Lindsay break down. I was like, "What the fuck?"
I lost
Like they
it.
could have just beat the bad guy, and then the movie would have been over.
Yeah.
But then they had to do a thing,
made
and
it
then there's
deeper.
a
There's Digimon
montage.
twist.
There's just a montage at the end of the kid like growing up playing all Dragon Quest games, and it's super like.
So it kept going.
It's just like, like him as a kid, like playing Dragon Quest 2.
Now it's like
and,
the end of the Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
It just
Lord
kept
Rings.
going.
Lord of the Rings
But also,
trilogy.
it kept going where, like, it looked at the audience and it's like, you like Dragon Quest? We do. You're watching the Dragon Quest movie.
Yeah.
Why don't you go play the Dragon Quest games?
Like, I'm
They're
all about
fun.
the whole meta, like, it was all a video game. I've watched my dot hack sign, please. But yeah, it definitely was like, you love us. Don't you love us? I'm like, okay, Dragon Quest, I do love you very much. That's why I'm watching the movie. Let's calm down.
And then, so was the
Back off, Dragon Quest.
self-dick sucking like an after credit scene?
No, it was the end of the movie.
It broke narrative to do
It
this.
broke the entire film's narrative to be like, it's a video game though. But also, Dragon Quest, yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah! copies now.
She doesn't care. She's chewing on her lactose-free cheese bar.
Dude, I keep asking, like, what kind of stats we got on that cheese? Because I might take a bite.
I mean, first off, if you took a bite, it'd break your teeth.
Well, I'll chew on it slowly.
offer Jeremy
I'm
a
not gonna take
bite.
a
Yeah.
hard
That's not
bite. I'm
fair.
gonna slowly
Oh,
suck away on it.
Hold on. All right. Well, I'm gonna take this from you. Just not my
You
choice.
can come here and feed it to me.
I mean, it smells good.
It does actually smell pretty good. It smells like a mix of cheese and
And like,
like a dog beef jerky. steak,
Yeah.
but like a quality one.
Like dog cheese.
only the best.
Look,
It's from-
dog beef jerky, and I've said this for years. Like I say this a lot on Face Jam when we eat like lower quality or certain kinds of beef jerky, and I go, this tastes like dog food, like because dog jerky sticks I feel like are just there's like a 1% DNA difference in the jerky humans eat, and it's like low.
What is even different?
Like
about it?
low-end human jerky and high-end dog jerky are very similar, and they get that like it's a jerky smell. But when I smell certain beef jerky, I'm like, that's dog food. That smells like a dog stick. Because I had dogs growing up, and we'd give them jerky sticks and stuff.
She
That
has, like-
is a high-quality jerky stick mixed with the smell of cheese. I'm just saying, I could nibble on
Ooh.
it. I'm getting a little hungry.
So,
I would
every
nip.
every time I talk
nip.
about that, people go, oh, "My dog has it too," and someone just did in the chat. I don't know. I guess it's a popular thing for dogs.
Yeah.
Now, what you got to watch out for, stuff like that, which I haven't really seen that doing that, but there's those, I think it's rawhide. It's basically any of those like thick white bones
Oh yeah.
that they'll chew.
And then break off pieces.
Well, not just break off, but it turns to fucking goo as they're chewing it. It like starts to liquefy. And that's all I remember with my dog is like him chewing it, and it starts to goop. And then it's just like, gnawing on melted bone. And
Oh.
like, you gotta watch it because if it drips, it'll like stick into the carpet
Oh.
because
Yum.
it's goopy.
Well, this one is like, hey, if pieces break off, then you could like
Yeah.
wet it with warm water and
Maybe
then
that's-
microwave it, and then it's like pudding or something like
Maybe
that. for
that's
them.
not
Grilled
rawhide.
cheese.
I'm not sure. I don't remember what it was. And then there
You're
was
not
like,
supposed to give rawhide.
there was
like,
pig's
remember.
ears. They had like
Eat?
dog treat pig's
Oh,
ears.
pig snout. I want to get
My
that.
dogs ate the shit out of some fucking pig's ear.
Dude, I want to get her like
Love that
raw
shit.
stuff as soon as she likes it. Like at this point, I'm just like, get through all your treats so that way you can see what you like and you don't like. Right now, she's really into this lamb jerky. I love it because it's called baba. Yeah, so I go, hey. So I always go,
Baby
hey,
want baba.
have you given her baba yet? And Jackie just goes, yeah. Because Jackie every freaking morning is just like, here's the food. Oh, puppy eyes, here's your baba. And oh, it's still puppy, here's a snack. I'm like, stop. We got to space this out.
Sensory overload. I like that Jackie's like, tell me what you want, because that is relatable as a parent. Like, my kid is crying, and you're like, this, no, this, no, this, oh, please, please.
Yeah, she just likes to spoil her, and I'm the one that's just like,
This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by ExpressVPN. Do me a favor, close your eyes and picture yourself at your most vulnerable point of the day. For me, it's the bathroom. My pants are down around my ankles. I'm on the toilet, or if I'm not on the toilet, I do like the elementary school thing. They go to the ankles regardless, okay? And I forgot to close the bathroom door behind me. It's wide open. Anyone who walks by can see me doing my business, okay? I think we can all relate to the fear of someone walking in on us while we're on the toilet. So why aren't we all more concerned about using the internet without ExpressVPN? I mean, it's basically the same thing. You don't want people looking in on whatever you're doing. Did you know that your internet service provider knows every single website that you visit? Even worse, they can sell that information to ad companies and tech giants who use that data to target you. Think of ExpressVPN as closing the bathroom door behind you and then adding like 3 deadbolts. It creates a secure, encrypted tunnel between your device and the internet so that your online activity can't be seen by anyone. I've been using ExpressVPN over a year now. It's great having peace of mind with my online data, super easy to use. There's no reason not to use it. The best part is that using ExpressVPN is as easy as closing the bathroom door behind you. All you gotta do is open up the app, click one button, and no one can see you doing your business. So if you're like me and believe your online activity is your business, secure yourself by visiting expressvpn.com/offtopic today. Use our exclusive link. That's expressvpn.com/offtopic, and you can get an extra 3 months for free. That's expressvpn.com/offtopic.
oh man, so we have a yard, and obviously she's a puppy, so she likes to chew on stuff and try to eat like rocks and all those kinds of things. Are they're just like, hey, don't chew a rock. What are you doing, damn dog? But yesterday she like put her nose down and looked like she was gonna chew at a rock. So I like tugged her away because I was like, no, like we're not gonna do that. What I didn't realize is that she put her nose down and her back butt down because she was pooping. And when I was tugging her, she didn't let go of that position. So she was like this, being pulled and shitting, like, and I went, oh, I was like, I'm sorry, my bad. I thought that was a whole different situation. Go on. And so there's like a trail of like different chunks that broke off. And I went, oh, that's Dad's fault. I'm sorry.
Just imagining the inner dog monologue, like, no, stop.
She did not break that position of just like being hunched and then being pulled. And I'm just like, oh, I thought it was a different thing. Dad is sorry.
That's awesome. Jeremy, I mean, you only have cats.
Yeah.
Have you ever had dogs?
Dare you?
I'm sorry. I mean, Letterboxd versus what just happened.
Yeah, in 2020, Kat and I took in a dog for a little while, but then we decided like, hey, we were not in the right position to take care of a dog, so we
much
did
work.
find another home for the dog. I still get pictures every now and again of the dog
Oh.
and how she's doing. Yeah, her name's Riley now, and
Oh.
she got big. We thought that, like, because we didn't want a big dog. Kat is not she's not into really big dogs, and like the pictures we got, it's like that dog got big.
That's a big dog.
Needed a big yard to run around, and which we had, but like the home that she's in now, they have another dog, they have kids, they have like a lot of people for her to play with. So we're like, oh, so much better. Such a better home for her. So we're very happy.
That's great. Yeah.
In that place now.
I mean, like, people, obviously, there's a lot of negative emotions surrounding that. It doesn't feel good to, like, adopt a pet and then go, I can't care for you.
Oh.
But I think that's incredibly responsible, especially as, like, people who've owned cats for a long time. I know a lot of people like that. They're like, oh, let's get a dog. I'm like, hang on, this is incredibly different. Like, make sure you know what you're doing. But, yeah, I'm glad they have a good home. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So much work.
That's why I've been responsible and banned all pets
There you
from
go.
my home.
I have a Roomba.
Very responsible. You know what I mean?
I have a
I'm thinking out, you know?
I have like
Looking out for him.
because she's gonna. I mean, she's a corgi. Corgi shed a ton, so I'm like, okay, I gotta get a Roomba because that's just gonna help with all of the fur. I got like a Roomba, and then a little like side mop duo thing. And for like all my siege people out there, I named it like I'm naming them Gridlock and Mozzie. The Gridlock is like the larger girl that was released, and then Mozzie's like the shorter like guy that was
Love
released.
Mozzie.
alongside. Yeah, so I was like, one is larger, one is smaller. So like Gridlock and Mozzie, and so they'll just go around. And I'll put like a speaker on him or something like that. DJ Roomba.
There you go.
You
Yeah,
know,
no
have to at least once.
Of course. That's great. I know I do this thinking about like pets or like my history of pet owning. It's a weird pet peeve, pun intended, but like I used to get like irrationally upset when we would adopt a pet and the previous owner would be like, oh, this pet's name is, you know, like Spot. And I'm like, that's not his name. Like, not anymore. It's our dog. Or vice versa. You give away a pet and they're like, oh, we're going to rename it Susie. I'm like, that cat's name is Periwinkle.
Oh, you have no choice, dog.
I have who was it? I was talking to one of my friends and they're like, yeah, I get really confused because my sibling has a cat and they named it Grandma. And so every time they just talk about the cat and Grandma, and like, oh, Grandma's having these issues. You gotta take Grandma to the hospital.
Grandma's shitting all over the house.
Yeah, and then it's like, what's wrong with Grandma? I was like, oh, no, the cat. And it's like, why don't
Weird.
say like the vet or something like that? Like switch up some of these words so I don't get confused and think it's our grandma. And I'm like, that's a funny name for a cat, Grandma.
What
I like
a name
that.
for a cat.
I was like, Jeremy's looking at cats right now.
Nah, it's just a bug.
Yeah, they're both in one chair.
He's got a worm
Yeah, how
on
many
the floor.
stink bugs this
It's a,
week?
it's a worm. It's a worm on the floor.
That's pretty.
They're from him. He got worms.
Oh, you got worms?
Yeah, they fell out of him.
Oh, you got...
No.
Oh!
Yeah, cat cam.
Whoa, dude! I'm glad the cat and the dog were on opposite ends of the set.
That's
Yeah.
one, that's two.
Gobble hasn't seen a cat yet, so
Don't wake her up. She's sleeping.
she's sleeping.
Yo,
she's
dog's
sleeping.
lazy.
I hope you dream of cats.
Dude, not every time. This is the second off topic. Pretty
time.
much it's just like, hey, Fredo,
Second of many.
you say, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a whole prep phase, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, if I'm gonna bring Gabu, like, I need to have like an hour and a half of like no work to prep. And so for her, I fed her, when I feed her, I also like train her at the same time. So there's the mental game. And then when she's super hyper, which was today, she's just like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we're doing laps back and forth in the yard. And then it gets to the point where she's like, and I'm like, oh, you wanted to play, huh? You playing with Dad now today. We back in the yard. It's going down. And then I opened the door and she was just like,
Oh.
and I was like, all right, well, now you're good and ready. And she's passed out.
Do you go into coach mode? I know you did sports, so I imagine you with a whistle too, like, all right, sprints, let's go. Like, run the lap.
I do that without the whistle. Yeah, like we're doing leash training with her. So now every time I say, come on, let's go, she like gets up and like walks beside us. I can't hear myself back in these things.
Oh, you can't?
No.
You should be able to.
Oh, can't. Slightly, I think.
See, that always trips me up more.
Usually I have it higher.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you love yourself that much?
Well, it's just so that way I can hear myself and I can enunciate
I can hear
better.
myself
but
fine.
maybe I just-
Jeremy's got his cat.
All right,
too.
well-
It's like evil villain completed.
Can we
Look
get
at this.
Alfredo's
we
feedback
go.
turned up? He's getting cranky.
What is the Inspector
Good.
Gadget? What's his name?
Good.
Oh, claw?
The claw.
Claw.
God, you can do that. That guy probably did 10 seconds at a time. Oh, shit.
That's awesome. Is that Scooter? Yeah.
This is
That's
Scooter.
Booter.
Hello, Scooter.
Booker is a shadow in the chair. I understand it's a black chair.
Holy
but
shit, I
he
didn't know
is
Booker
there.
was there.
Yeah, he said
Yeah,
there
Buck's
was like,
here.
that's one and that's two.
Yeah, this is
Look.
this. I know you see him moving. You can see motion.
Booker is blended the hell in. Also, I
Yeah.
didn't think Booker was there because Booker's a big boy.
Booker's a literal black hole. Like I think if I went to pet him, my hand would just get sucked into the fat. And be like, oh.
That is what it feels like. The problem is
Fascinating.
on our bed, like in our master bedroom, we have a black comforter, and so he loves to sleep on it. So the amount of times I've just like laid down or jumped onto Booker because I don't know he's there. I just like, let me just get in bed, and I'll just like flop into bed, and he'll be laying there and will like kind of yell at me.
You're like,
I just don't see him. If his eyes aren't open, you can't see him on that bed. Like it totally blends in.
buddy. I'm just gonna watch this cat for the rest of the podcast. So
Dude, they're so chill.
yeah, talk amongst yourselves.
I'm like
Yeah.
That's a great cat right there.
having this
He's a chill cat.
internal struggle because I'm just like, oh man, the older she gets, the bigger her bladder, so I don't have to take her out every like 45 minutes, so an hour and a half. But then also she's gonna get big and she won't be a little tiny bean anymore.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the smaller dog though. I mean, like I've had big dogs that still think that they're lap dogs and they climb on top of you and you're like,
And you're just like,
please.
buckle under the weight.
Like you're my size.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll be a fine little lap dog.
Yeah.
As he passed out. It was good. This is like all good experiences for her because it's gonna be a loud household, so she needs to learn how to like sleep under a lot of noises.
Yeah. Same with, I mean, we talked about it already, but bringing home our kids, they're like, let's make sure like your kids can adjust to the volume of your phone. Yeah, I think
You're like, yeah, well, they don't have to. They want to
yell a
survive.
little bit. There might be some volume happening, especially during quarantine. I'm still amazed that like we can be upstairs recording a video, and so far our kids haven't like. I mean, they'll hear us and want to play,
Yeah.
but they don't actually want to like talk back or anything or like yell with us. I guess it's a weird understanding that they know we're working, even though we play for work. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta think it's probably a little difficult, right? Where it's just like, okay, we're gonna go off to work, and then quarantine happened. It's like, oh, well, we're upstairs, but we're working, so we're here. And you're
Iris
used
is
to
like,
seeing
I want
us
to
go
play
work.
Mario. And you're like, no, I'm playing Mario
Yeah,
for money.
for-
Like,
yeah.
hang on.
It's a job, sweetie.
Oh boy. Which, you know, we can get into the intricacies of streaming later because she started to watch a few streamers. We mentioned that also, I think, on other podcasts, but she started to, I mean, that's like what kids watch now is like YouTube or other streamers.
Dude,
So, yeah, I'm like,
There
oh,
will
you
be
want to stream?
times.
what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say there'll be times where like we'll have like takeout crew sessions, you know, where Michael, Meg, Jackie, and myself are playing Fall Guys, and those discussions get pretty intense. Like, I mean, I'm sure Lindsay knows all the yelling and screaming, and then people would just go, "My kid loves a takeout crew."
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
I got that for
Oh,
years
man.
and years with like Rage Quit. Love watching it with
Yeah.
my 4-year-old.
I was like, "Oh no." I don't know. Some of the things we say are not.
This is crazy. Like I've mentioned this before. I don't think I mentioned it on off topic, but I'll do it quick if I did. But you know, Takeout Crew you just talked about. We did a Fall Guys charity event like a month ago or so, and it was amazing. We did amazing, but it was like run by Devolver Digital, like the
Yeah.
people that made Fall Guys, and so I didn't even know this. I came in, I was like out of the room or something like that, and Iris went on my computer, and she's sitting there watching. She's like at my computer, and she goes, "Oh, I was watching you." It's like, "I was watching Daddy." I was like, "What are you talking about?" And she's like, "I was watching you play Fall Guys." And I'm just like, "What are you talking about?" Like, I had no idea what she was talking about. Like, maybe it was like downstairs, and then I went upstairs to my computer, and the charity stream was playing because I had Steam open, probably because, you know, it's always open because of work. I had Steam open, and just in Steam, if you're on like your library, it'll show you all your recently played games. And Fall Guys is usually up there for me because I'll play it within 5 or 6 games. So Iris went to my computer, saw it was open, saw Fall Guys, clicked on Fall Guys, and then the video, like the attached video on the Fall Guys Steam hub is that tournament we were in. She clicked that and found a clip of me playing it and was like, "Yeah, I was just watching you play Fall Guys." I was like, "What the fuck?
That's so.
What?
That's so crazy.
That's what she said. She's like, "I was watching you play Fall Guys. You were in Maggie's room." And I was like, "What?" And it was because I did a thing where like I green screened Meg's background.
Yeah.
So like when I was doing interviews, I had Meg's background. And she was watching me in Meg's room. And she's like, I saw you in Maggie's room playing Fall Guys. I was just like,
crazy.
one, that like
Put all that
she
together.
could get there, but two, the fact that it was there. You know what I mean?
Also,
Like, what are the
yeah.
odds? She's like, oh, I know Fall Guys because I play Fall Guys all the
Yeah.
time with Iris. Iris loves watching Fall Guys. It's like a nice, like, really colorful game. There's like a million costumes. She
lose
loves
my
like all the
shit.
costumes and
That's
shit.
so wild.
And so she just like clicked it, and within like 3 clicks, there's a video of me playing it.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
It's too bad we'll never be invited back.
Oh no.
Goodness.
It
Not at
was,
all.
let me tell you, we were the bottom of the barrel in terms of teams. But boy, was that our tournament. We were playing, having a great time, and see, this is, again, I'm gonna go circle back. This is why I can't have any power. So we're playing, and you know, we're doing our thing, and we're all like wearing costumes, and you know, kind of have a theme going on, and eventually kind of caught wind that like, you know, we'd say a couple things and then chat would like just spam it in like the official Twitch like broadcast. And from there I was like, oh no. So I just started, but I was doing nice things. So I was having them spam like hearting certain teams, but it was just like, they had casters, and the casters were trying to interact with chat, and all of chat was just like goop. It was
goop. Alfredo would say something, and then it would be every single comment in the mainstream.
Every single comment. Every single comment. And then not only that,
Yeah.
everyone's just like, okay, you know, Team Narwhal, everyone's gonna wear a Narwhal costume, yada, yada. We're like, fuck that. No, we're wearing.
Yeah, we were Team Ice Cream, and they were like, can you dress as the ice creams? And we were like, no.
They were like, no. We all put on like our iconic costumes. And here's the thing. Here's why you know we're shitbags. Because we're like, okay, no, we're gonna wear what we want to wear. So like, all right, cool. We know what they look like. We know what the Team Ice Cream looks like. Halfway through, we were like, let's put on the rat costume.
Yeah, we all put on the
when the
rat
rats come
costume. And so we changed costumes mid-tournament from the costumes we already weren't wearing. And then like we'd say something like we were Team Ice Cream. We'd be like, Team Cream! And then 99% of the chat was just people spamming Team Cream.
That was this chat.
But they would be like, yeah.
Well, that's because they
yeah.
knew. They knew
know.
before I even
Yeah,
said
they
it.
knew.
I'm just saying.
And then we'd be like, Team Cream Hearts
It was
Narwhal. And
fun,
that's all
though.
that they spammed.
we
And then
were very gracious. We were very respectful. We were excited.
we will not be invited back.
We won't be invited back, but it was a heck of a show. Okay, it went to charity anyway,
It did.
and it was fun.
I like to think you were rats the whole time.
Oh, we were.
Oh, we
Yeah,
were.
the
We were.
Snyder
Little
Little
rats. Also, didn't win a single time.
No, not at all. It was shit. I almost won twice.
What's up,
But-
Jeremy?
Dude,
Oh,
I know Tuesday I'm doing one. I'm doing a Fall Guys tournament as well.
Oh,
They're
yeah?
having, like,
Nice, nice.
yeah, they have a duos one. And
Oh.
Chilled was
Oh
like,
yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, Chilled was like you and me, and I was like, you know we won't win any matches. And she's like, I know, but we're gonna go down swinging.
Yeah.
So that's just the goal. It's just like after seeing, like we're gonna be assholes, and I know it. But
Well,
it's
here-
like, dude, I logged on during your tournament, like, because we were getting ready to stream or something
Team Cream.
while that was going on, and Jack's like, yeah, they're doing. I said like, oh right, they're doing that tournament, and Jack's like, oh. Yeah, they are. You should check out like you should check out the stream. So I logged onto the main Twitch stream and I like saw Fredo when I went on there. And I even heard the commentators like it switched over to Fredo and they were like, and like here's Alfredo from Team Cream, I guess. And like the chat was like just all Team Cream. It was just oh man, it was insanity.
We got people talking.
That's
okay?
amazing.
That's all I'm saying.
Chatting it up. Actually, maybe a
people-
little too much because there's 4 of us streaming and they start going to Devolver's chat, spamming 5th chat.
Yeah. That's why we're not getting invited. back.
So when Jeremy and Shield play their tournament, you all got to spam 3rd chat.
There we go.
Third chat.
Do you have a
I'm
team name,
sorry.
Jeremy and Chilled, or no?
Huh? No.
Children.
Not yet. It'll
Children
happen.
thrilled.
We gotta let it chilled and thrilled.
Was that Snip and Snap's arch nemesis? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Again, it writes itself.
It really does.
How do you think X-Ray and Vav got written? Come on. No, just Josh. And somewhere Jordan's like, hang on. I have something to say about that.
Hold on. Oh,
I'm just kidding, man.
This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Final Space. Calling all crew members. The ship is preparing for takeoff. Keep an eye out for those asteroids and black holes because Olin Rogers' animated space adventure has returned. That's right. Final Space is back with new episodes coming in for a smooth landing on Saturdays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, only on Adult Swim. Season 3 picks up right where things left off, bringing unexpected twists and turns as Gray and the crew enter Final Space to rescue Quinn. After discovering that they are now trapped in Final Space, the stakes get even higher as the crew must do whatever it takes to survive and desperately find a way home. The fate of the galaxy hangs in the balance, with Invictus and the Lord Commander hell-bent on total annihilation and capturing Mooncake to harness his immense power. Gary and the crew's only hope is to team up with Earth's sole survivor. Will the crew be able to escape Final Space? Will Gary and Quinn pull off their daring rescue attempt to save Avocado from the Lord Commander's clutches? Will the sudden appearance of a gigantic black hole be the end of the team squad? I know what I'm doing on my Saturday nights. I'll be all comfy and cozy on my couch watching new episodes of Final Space. Remember, that's 10:30 p.m. Eastern on Saturdays, only on Adult Swim. Not caught up? Stream seasons 1 and 2 now on HBO Max, or click the link in the description below.
Is anyone gonna watch the 4-hour Snyder cut?
I'll watch it at some point.
The Jack
when
Snyder
I'm
cut, as he said?
Yeah, he said Jack Snyder the other day.
He did.
Jack started saying Jack Snyder. That's so long though.
It's so long.
It's the thing is, if I watch it, I'm gonna want to watch it in one sitting because
Yeah.
it's a movie. But damn, 4 hours is a long time for something I like. I kind of want to watch it just because what a big thing it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To like have an opinion on it. Not because I'm like, oh, I'm so excited, but like I watch a million movies that are terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Like I love watching like shitty, like schlock action movies and stuff. So it doesn't bother me to like watch something that I may not love.
Yeah, I watched that Monster Hunter movie.
But 4 hours, that's a long ass time, dude. I gotta carve out some time to watch
It's
4
a
hours.
lot.
I just started watching Kingdom on Netflix.
Not The Kingdom, right? Because The Kingdom on Netflix is the zombie.
Oh yes, that. Is it the?
It's Kingdom, and that's why I got
Oh, it is
confused
just
too.
Kingdom.
Oh, it's just
because
Kingdom?
there's a show called Kingdom also that's about like a tap out fighter, and I was like,
Yeah, I'm
that's
pretty
not
sure
what
it's
I
just
want.
Kingdom.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh,
Kingdom.
is it just Kingdom? Is that the zombie one?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're watching it?
Yes.
I started like 10 minutes of it, and then I was like, fuck, I had something to do, and then never came back.
I've watched 3 episodes.
I heard it was good.
It's good, and also so far, I don't know if it finishes or what, but it's only 2 seasons and they're only 6 episodes each. So it's only 12 episodes. And so I've watched a quarter of the show already.
I'm gonna watch the hell out of that after the Bachelor finale.
It's
Was he gonna pick
it's
up?
fucking good, dude. It's a nice like I don't know if I'd call it a twist. It's not really a twist, but you know, it's set in I don't know what year. I
At
think
the end, it's like, oh, this is
don't-
Raccoon City.
Yeah, there we go.
they
Leon
might
comes
they
out.
might
Whoa.
date it at some point, and
They mentioned the
I
period
just
that it's
forgot.
in, and I was researching it too. But it's a feudal Korean period.
But yes, it's like, you know,
I'm gonna look this up.
I'm pulling 1500s out of my ass.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong by 1,000
right
fucking
out.
years. I'm a moron. But
Like a
yes, it
full
is
jacket
like
hair.
it is like
That was
feudal, and they have like the king and the crown prince, and you know, but it's all like, you know, obviously like in Korea. It's super interesting though. Like it's so different. You know, again, maybe not like a twist, but it's so different to watch a zombie show that isn't like,
Yeah.
my phone doesn't work. The zombies are coming. You know what I mean? Like shit's going down and they're like sending smoke signals because that's how they communicate. You know what I mean? Where it's like,
I need to watch
this thing. These people see the smoke, so they set the smoke, so they see
Yeah.
the smoke, so they see. And I'm just like, damn, communication sucks.
Yeah, back then.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
there's a smoke signal.
So it's like,
going down.
I think something's
I don't know.
going down. It'll take 4 days to get there.
It's that or put a dude on a horse and hope he lives. And you're like,
but like,
that message.
You guys started Alice in Borderlands?
I started it and I just like paused and I haven't gone back to it yet. I need to go back to that too. Because
I'm also-
that's only like 6 or 8 episodes, right? I think I'm like halfway through it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I gotta get back into it.
I'm gonna mispronounce it too, but it's the Joseon period from what I'm reading here too.
What year is that?
50, yeah, I think you're right.
Huh?
1500s.
Huh?
So, yep.
I didn't even need to know the second half of that. She said 15, and I went,
yeah,
got it.
15,000.
Oh.
I was like, from what I'm reading here,
Nailed
this is
it.
generic internet right now, but do your own research, internet.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the Snyder cut, for me, it was one of those things that I was more interested to see the review that he would get, right? Because everyone, the Justice League movie came out, and then Zack Snyder was just like, oh man, I didn't really get my vision wasn't really realized. There's a lot of stuff left on the cutting floor. And everyone that was just like super huge DC fans were like, let Zack Snyder have his vision. And so I was just like, oh man. Once they announced the Snyder cut, I was like, is this gonna be either amazing and then it's all justified, or terrible, and I want to see what those fans have to say then. But like the reviews are like 70. At last I checked. They're just kind of like good enough for hyper fans to be like, it was what we wanted.
Right.
And then other people would be like, yeah, it wasn't that great.
Yeah, I without knowing anything, I could say 70 is probably better than the original film got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people like Greg Miller are just like foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
It's like, this is what I needed. This is what I finally, I got it.
Just in his chair.
It's happening. God. Is that your Bane juice, Like you just inject it with Zack Snyder cut? Yeah. Fill me up.
He's foaming at the mouth, and Jen runs in. She's like, eat this chicken wing. Bring him back to his senses.
He knows how to just suck down those wings in like one
He knows how to cook them,
swirl.
too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I've seen that man cook wings, and I've eaten his work, and they're good. I've eaten his work. I've consumed Greg Miller's work. Okay? That's all I'm
one
saying.
way to put it.
Now I want to say that to someone. I mean, if I know anyone like Chef Mike comes to mind and be like, I love the taste of your work. It's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
man.
big fan of your flavor. Big fan.
Oh, that's a sentence.
I want
Yeah.
Chef
That's what I
Mike
say.
is looking at his Twitter and Instagram and stuff is like torture.
Yeah.
Like
Everything
he's
he
always making
makes-
brisket and like cutting it
and
slowly.
it's always meat, and everything is so damn shiny, right?
Oh,
like it glistens.
sheen.
The delicious moisture is always glistening or like melting in some way. It's just everything looks so juicy.
What
He's
have
got
you-
juice in his pickies.
See, I've been off of social media for a little bit. I'm just trying to take care of like personal shit. But Jeremy, what have you seen recently from Chef Mike's? Describe it to me in great detail.
Oh man, like well, the ones that always come to mind, he does brisket all the time. He smokes brisket, and so he'll always have that shot of like when it just comes out of the smoker, and then like it's that first cut into it. Like when you go to Rudy's and they have that cut cam up top.
Yep.
It's like that, but closer up, and so you can see the cut, and then the brisket falls, and you see the layers that all the juice is coming out from the different layers.
Now I
of
want
the
brisket.
the
Can you get
extra
brisket
moist.
after this?
And then he has that one where he makes a burger like that high.
Oh, I've seen
You know
that one.
And he,
yeah.
and he like cuts
He'll
it
dissect it.
all the way.
Why doesn't
yeah,
he
and
just
like,
shaggy
puts
it and put the
down.
whole thing in his mouth at once and like unhinge his jaw like a snake?
You need
you
the
know?
cross section. That's why you need
okay.
to see that cross section. So you
layers.
can see how good he cooked it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Then,
Also,
then he throws it away right after that.
Tosses it.
It's ridiculous.
I need someone to edit it together because there's a popular meme going around recently where I
want a
don't know the
burger now.
origin, but for this just internet, I'll try and find it. It's the Titanic soundtrack playing, but it's like a recorder, so it's like boo-doo-doo-doo-doo, but
Yup.
a recorder sound, so shitty. And
Yeah, take that, recorder.
yeah, I said it. Fuck you,
mean, it
elementary school
is.
kids.
We all know.
Yeah, we all hate it, but it's that.
Recorder.
We all hate it.
Yeah.
What?
And then on top of that, for some odd reason, there's just the sound of a woman moaning, but he goes, ah! And like, people have made that a big meme. So I want that, but with the cutter cam, like right when the brisket falls, I want, ah! Like, yeah, it's so delicious and wonderful.
I just want the brisket.
Yeah. I want
I
the whole
want it.
experience.
I want it.
That
I'm
seems
hungry.
like
I want it.
the
This is.
whole-
I've
That's what
decided.
Face Jam rates on.
This is gonna be
Thanks.
my food today. Brisket.
Brisket?
You gonna get brisket today?
It's not the worst thing for me.
Brisket? No.
I'm gonna beg Lindsay to get me brisket. Yeah.
I found a place that delivers Philly cheesesteaks. So I've been on that.
Oh my gosh.
I just go, all right, well, I haven't had it in 16 hours.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Do you play with chicken cheesesteaks? They're also delicious. You just replace.
play with?
You just replace the the steak
fuck around
with
with
chicken.
chicken cheese.
Ah,
I'm not gonna
you
lie.
dabble with that shit. So it makes you feel better. You go, look, chicken. That's a little bit healthier for you. Okay.
You're eating
So unhealthy.
What are you talking about?
Don't-
cheese,
how do you-
cheese isn't
don't
the
add
worst
that
for
in
you.
there.
Cheese isn't the worst
Bread
for
makes you fat?
You get bread's the worst part. Bread is the worst part of the cheesesteak. You got meat either way. You got cheesesteak or
Yep.
chicken. Okay, chicken's
Yeah.
gonna be better. cheese. It's not terrible for you, okay, if you eat like in moderation of cheese. You got onions, mushrooms, vegetables. What do you like?
Oh, hello.
Hello. Wake up.
Hi.
Wake up. This is a delicious, tasty,
Wake up.
nutritious meal.
No, she's not. Waking.
Okay, if you want to be a maniac, you get it.
Raw.
You know, do like sub in a tub or no bread, and you can eat it with a fork. The bread's the worst
Where's
part.
the fanfare?
The bread's the worst part.
Dude, man, bread's so delicious.
Bread's so good.
You put
Bread's
garlic
good,
on that
dude.
shit.
Bread is very
You
good.
put cheese on that shit. You put meat on this shit.
Anyone else just eat random slices of bread sometimes? Or
No,
Okay,
no one
anyways,
does
I don't
that.
keep it
topic.
around.
Next
No, I
topic.
would. Lindsay, I do if I have bread around.
What
I
kind
do.
of bread? The
Thanks,
white
Jerry.
bread?
The white bread.
That's the craziest
I mean,
part to me.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want
I
to talk
will, but,
like
you know.
a
Dude,
roll,
soft.
a roll, or like
No,
you know
that Wonder
Italian
Bread
bread or something.
That white people Wonder Bread shit.
But like,
I know what I am.
well,
I know.
yeah, you're over here sucking it down.
Dude, I'm
I'll suck
it
sucking
down.
down. All right.
Well, you're the white people. That's why.
and I
I'm
like,
saying.
man, let me
Oh,
tell you, I
am
makes
white
sense.
people. Yeah.
It's
in there, I'm
just
just like, ooh, and then I just take off the centerpiece.
like
and I'm
I don't.
Oh.
When I find Lindsay just eating a bag of bread,
Like a raccoon
I'm
in a
like,
tree.
one, crazy. Two, now we have
That is
no bread
life.
for sandwiches. We have meat and cheese, and you've just eaten 6 slices of bread.
Yeah, no, I do that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I
Make
do
grilled
that.
cheese,
Yeah.
please.
Delicious.
Oh,
Bread goes
make,
bad too
That's just-
fast.
make
Man,
toast.
True.
I don't.
I do make
I don't
toast.
even toast it. I don't put garlic or butter or anything. It's just.
I'm just.
the
It
white-ass
hurts.
Bread,
That,
and I
that
just
bread could do so much more.
Yeah, but now
The
it's
bread
just filling
can
my
such.
Good.
It can serve such a bigger purpose.
Think of what you be.
Think of what this
Wasted
bread
potential.
could be.
It's fulfilled all my potential right here.
Dude,
right where it's important.
Fredo,
Yeah.
you just made me think. Like, so Kat's company gave her today and tomorrow off as like for like mental health days.
Oh,
You know,
hell
like
yeah.
the company does it a bunch.
Nice.
So I took tomorrow off just to like spend it with her. But I was like, what are we gonna do? We don't know where we're gonna go.
Eat bread.
Yeah.
No, dude.
moss.
There's a place in Waltham, Massachusetts. I'm gonna get. They make these.
Who?
They make these cheesesteaks, dude. They're like 2-pound cheesesteaks.
Healthy though.
Ew.
Dude, so bad. When I was in
What do
high
you
school,
mean?
when I used to drive to this place
repeat
called
myself.
Carl's, I used to drive there with my friends, and I'd buy 2
Well, you've
of
mad.
those giant
madman.
cheesesteaks. I'd eat one, drive home. Kat's looking at me because she knows it's true. Drive back home and put the other one in the fridge, and then eat it
Oh.
later that night.
Yeah, you gotta have a midnight snack.
Midnight snack, dude. They had one called the Firecracker.
have to.
It's a cheesesteak that's got some marinara sauce in it and some pepperoni in it as
Yum.
well.
Fuck, that sounds yummo.
Can you really sleep comfortably if you don't just have like a rock of food? And
You're describing the last 6
Nah,
months
dude,
of
it
my
weighs you
life.
down.
You're describing
It
the last
holds
6
you to
months.
the
yeah,
bed.
hold you down.
It holds you down, and it holds you down, and you wake up feeling like someone punched you in the stomach all night.
And then you have blockage.
So-
like, oh.
So I recently was like, all right, I gotta lose some weight. I've been holding on to like an extra 20 pounds for
Hell
the
yeah.
last couple months, you know, nurturing it, fostering
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
letting it grow. And I've known this, I've proclaimed this for so long, but not really doing much about it. All I can say is the most impressive thing about it is how much I haven't gained in the reality of the situation. That I put a hard stop. Like I hit 190 and I'd like cut it off. Like in my brain, I knew where my limit was to
Yeah.
not get any bigger. So like on a whim over the weekend, I happened to weigh myself on Saturday. And then Sunday, I ended up eating kind of like haphazardly somewhat healthy. We got sushi. That was when you wanted sushi. And I got like it's called a Texas roll, which is just, it's a sushi roll, but it's got like filet beef or some kind of, like steak. It's like a small strip of steak. And then it's got cream cheese and like avocado and cilantro. It's very good. And I'm not even I don't like avocado, but it's like light enough where I'm fine with it and I eat it. It's like really good, but because it's a sushi roll, it's expensive, and they give you like tiny little pieces of meat. And then I get like the budget meat to like fill me up.
Yeah.
Because they have like beef skewers that are way cheaper and way more meat. So I get the sushi roll because it's like the delicacy and I
yeah.
want to eat it. And then I get 2 orders of the beef skewers, which are like one order is 2 skewers with 3 pieces of beef each. So I get like 12 pieces of beef. So on Saturday, all I ate haphazardly was I ate the Texas roll and then I had one of the skewers, and that was kind of around lunch, maybe late lunch. And then later I had the other skewer. So it was like 9 more little pieces of beef. And I was like, that actually wasn't like a dog shit day for me. Like I didn't eat a fuck ton of cheese. I didn't, like have any fast food. I didn't have a bunch of fatty stuff or sugary stuff. And so I just decided I should really like diet more. Like, should probably, try and shed off a couple of pounds. It's been long enough. I've like half-assed do it, but all I've really done is just not gain more weight. So then the next day on Monday, I decided to run again. I hate running.
hate running.
So for the first time in like a year, I ran a mile. And then
Died.
I died.
Life.
It was horrific. I ran a mile before I did weightlifting, and normally I can get through weightlifting. I've also like half-assed that where like I'll do it, but I'm not like, Jeremy, like when you're like, give me the heaviest every time. Like you're going max.
Not pushing yourself.
You're not
lifting
pushing
weights,
yourself.
but you're not
You're
pushing.
lifting weights.
Hold on,
and
I know
it's-
that
and
feeling
it's-
too.
And
Okay,
it's a work. Well, yeah. It's a workout, but you're not like pushing yourself.
Fredo, we're talking.
And so,
all right?
yeah,
don't butt
So-
in.
Hey,
No,
big
so I
boys
was
talking
like-
big weights here, okay?
I was like, I'm gonna run and then I'm gonna try and do heavy weights. And I don't usually sweat much when I'm working out, when I'm weight training, maybe a little bit here and there. But because I ran a mile first, then I fucking sweat for like an hour and 20 minutes straight. Like every exercise I did, I was just like sweating to death. But I knew that like I had actually done cardio. So then the next day, this is only like, today's Thursday, that was Monday. Then Tuesday, this was Tuesday. I did that Tuesday, and then yesterday I switched to the elliptical. I'm gonna try and alternate like elliptical, treadmill. And same thing, I sweat my ass off the whole fucking day. And I've just been trying to eat a lot better, which is very easy for me, because my diet is fucking terrible. It's the absolute worst, and it's at its worst between midnight and 2 a.m.
Oh,
And
that's
so I consume it all, and then I go to
hour.
sleep, and then I go to sleep. So not it is. Yeah, it is.
It really is.
It's the temptation hour. So not only does it like just weigh me down, but then I feel terrible in the morning. So since Saturday, Sunday, weighing myself on Saturday, eating this food on Sunday, I've been eating better, running and working out more. And I've just been drinking like one big, thick protein shake. I'm doing like lactate milk so I don't die, scoops of whey, egg whites, and yogurt. And then that getting me through most of the day, maybe like a tiny little snack for lunch. And then I'm trying to do like a plate of dinner and then split that into like 6 p.m., 9 p.m. So I don't eat everything at 6 and then get really hungry late at night and eat. I'm trying to prevent that, but not eating more food. Since Saturday, I've lost 8.5 pounds.
You told me that.
Jesus.
That's not. I don't know what to say to
It's
that.
fine. I'm fine. I'm eating and I'm fine. But like,
Yeah, no.
it's a testament of how
happens. It
fucking
sheds.
terrible I've been eating. Like, I've also had like 47 cups of water a day, but I haven't had like any soda, any juice, anything. And I'm just like, damn, dude, I get to 20 pounds, I'm done. What I want to do, so I was at 190.
And then
I'm at like
put it back on.
Exactly. I'm at like 181 and a half right now. If I can drop to about 175, 170, I'll be happy. But
Yeah, dude.
I need to
Good
go.
weight.
I need to go 5 to 10 pounds past that, because then I'm gonna start eating again, and then put it back on,
You're
and
not
then I'll
gonna
be
not
good.
eat. Let's be real.
Then I'll be good. You know what I mean?
Dude, fluctuate, man. I
gotta
just hit the
fluctuate.
160s again, but like,
Damn, dude,
I'm at
you're,
the point-
you're shrinking up, dude. You're wasting
Yeah,
away.
Oh my God. it's like
So the
Like a
thing is, I
Benjamin
have
Button.
not been eating healthy. Yeah, I have been eating healthy though. Like I got sent a bunch of beer, right, from Voodoo. Been drinking the hell out of that. I got my Comfort mint Oreos. Yeah.
God.
You said
Jeremy,
Oreos
I
and
shunned it all away. All I'm doing
No,
is
dude.
Truly and White Claw, because only
Mint
100
Oreos.
calories, 1 gram of sugar or less. Okay?
I've
not
been
even just like a
stuffing
plate
it
full, the
down.
whole fucking thing right there.
Oh yeah, dude.
Look,
Hell
when
yeah,
you go
dude.
to reach for your mixer to adjust the audio, hey, take a little Oreo back
Hey,
with
let me
you.
grab an Oreo while I'm here. These are my Oreos. These aren't Cat's
that's
Oreos.
fine.
These are my Oreos.
I'm good.
And
Yeah.
like I've been sucking on being ready, but I'm still like dropping weight because I got back into running so much that my body just like remembers now like how to burn calories. Like it was just every other day I was running 2 miles, like at a minimum, like if I ran 2 miles, then I was allowing myself to stop. I'm like, you hit 2 miles, it takes 20 minutes if you put the treadmill on 6, right? So it's like 20 minutes, 2 miles, you're good, you're done. But if you can do more, keep doing more. So sometimes I would go to like 3 or 3.5 or whatever. And like just after doing that for enough time, your body's just like, oh yeah, like I can burn stuff. That's right. And like it will do it even if you miss a running day. Or
kickstart
something.
metabolism again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, how internet? Can you tell me how much I would need to run to work off, like hypothetically, a loaf of bread? If there was a loaf of bread in my pantry, just
Hypothetically,
chilling,
not that this would ever happen.
like
We're
you know,
talking like
mm,
2 loaves a week type of math.
Well, you mentioned white bread, and I totally forgot about this. Someone once told me, and I don't know if it's true or not, so help me out, chat. They say that in America, like, we add sugar to our white bread, like we sweeten it up for marketing purposes.
Why it's so delicious
Exactly.
on its own. Come on.
So people from outside of America were like, dude, like, what is happening with your bread? Like, what's
Science.
going on? It's too sweet. Yeah, science has gone too far.
Scientifically delicious.
We
on its
American
own.
it.
They
We
figured
did.
it out.
Yeah.
They figured it out.
American up that bread.
This bread's not bad enough for us. How can we make it even
Yeah,
worse?
on there.
Yeah, you can put sugar on everything.
I talked to the French toast people. They have some ideas.
Oh,
Here we
French toast. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Just the world.
Ding! Orders up.
that?
The order's up, Jeremy. Up for first members. Because that's the first bell. Just take a little sec out of the show to thank you firsties. I was trying to think of something. I couldn't come up with anything, so I just went with firsties. Hey, thanks if you're a first member. Thanks for supporting this stream and more, all our streams, RTTV, all our bigger productions. Couldn't do it without you. So just a little thank you for the support. And if you're not a first member, check it out. You can sign up for a free trial. There's lots of exclusive shows and stuff. Get to watch some stuff early. Get a discount in the RT store. Yeah, check it out. And, thanks.
Sorry, in the middle of that, I got blown away by a comment, and I made my first, I'm not one to make a, reaction, Pikachu face.
Well, you did.
Naturally, and I did.
Uh-oh.
One of the very
Is it
rare
people getting
Pikachu
pissed?
faces. No, someone in the chat said that legally in Ireland, they have to classify bread in Subway as cake. Now, if you're bullshitting
I saw
me,
that
chat,
go by.
good on you, because well done, you got me. But now I'm going to research that.
Uh-oh.
I need to know now.
Down the rabbit
They're
hole.
looking it up.
Yep.
People got mad over the bread. They're like, you got terrible bread. Well, I mean, they didn't say it like that because they're probably from Europe, and that's how we would talk here. But that's how I would voice such a thing if I had to. Listen, the bread's good. Also, someone else pointed out, and I love it, that yes, they did put my monitor 6 feet away because it's safe. All right.
Nice. Yeah, it is
We're
safe.
keeping things
Thank you.
safe.
Yeah,
None of
number of
this.
times I was like, I'm just gonna go and lick that monitor, and I'm like, damn it. Stop
Dude,
it,
honestly,
damn it.
you
No,
could.
they
Fredo,
can't.
you could give me a hug. You could hug me.
Yeah.
You could hug another
You
person
think they let me?
during a pandemic.
I'm sure. Just,
I
you
don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I'll get tackled. I'll get tackled.
Think so?
Real quick, before we get too far away from bread, Jeremy,
Yeah.
have you had fairy bread? And then I'll leave it at that.
God forbid we get too far away.
Yeah,
Okay.
hey,
Now,
Everything comes back to
fairy
bread.
bread
the holiest of foods.
Yeah.
isn't that it's an Australian thing, right? Isn't that bread with like butter and sprinkles on it?
Yeah, from
Or
what I've been
something?
told, it's not like I've heard icing and then the sprinkles, like the little round sprinkles. They're a million different names for them depending on where you're from. But yeah, I feel like because of that, Australia in general is on the same wavelength as America. Like, think of what we could do together, Australia, with your fairy
know.
bread and our sugared bread. I'm just saying.
You could rule the world.
Good, yes.
Yeah, we could snap dicks away.
I knew it was going to come back to the snapping. I knew it. I knew you were going to mention the snapping.
Who do you think, you know me or something?
I know.
You're just another innocent guy?
I know you. I think I'm going to get out of the bus and I'm going to punch you in the back of the head.
There was a lot.
We got into it.
There's
today.
been a lot of just two innocent guy moments happening a lot just the past month. It's really accelerated. It's reaching critical mass. if I'm
Yeah,
honest.
we started a new GTA collectible series. We're getting the playing cards, and so with the stunt jumps, which we did last, you kind of had to get in your own car, and it was
Yep.
very much like waiting for people to do it and this and that. But with the cards, it's just go to location, find them, there it is. So we're doing it all together in a bus.
Field trip.
It's a field trip. Yeah, we have a big ass bus.
With the frizz?
No, there was mention of it today though. And so you get out of the bus, you're restless. You got to stretch your legs, and sometimes you got to punch someone in the back of the head. when they're looking for a card. Sometimes Alfredo pistol whips you to death.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that would be a death sentence. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, though, all right, like second time I did it, a little bit of a spoiler. You didn't die.
Yeah, I don't know. Alfredo pistol whipped me one time and I died, and I was like, "You fucking killed me!" And he goes, "That never happens in the movies."
That is what I said. Look, I don't, man. I go into Let's Plays and I just go, all right, let's just shoot this, and then like, for example, this GTA, after like a couple cars, I step out of the bus and this motherfucker's punch me in the back of the head, and I go, what? And then he starts running on the bus.
Start running around in circles, and Jack or Matt is driving, and they're going, "Get in the bus!"
Yeah.
And I'll just be like, "This is a crazy man." Then there was a part today where I was hiding because I had a wanted level. And the cops are coming down the street looking for me, and I was going, "Shh, no, quiet. I'm hiding behind a building," and you're going, "Hey, he's over here! Hey,
Come get this man!
He's back here! Kill this man!"
That's awesome. I'm sad I missed the TTT that you guys did with Kai, because that came out on YouTube recently. I was watching parts of that also. And there's just like a couple moments too where like Fiona and Kai are like hiding together, but you see this stupid Poe like symbol thing, I don't know what you call it, the little headpiece that she has like popping up from a bush. So you can just tell where they are. I'm like, that's awesome. I love it. TTT's been really fun too, and I like that balance that we have of like finding a bit and then having like good gameplay. And it's weird that I feel like I've transitioned more into the good gameplay aspect as opposed to the
You
stupid
have.
bit.
You've gotten so good at it.
There's a handful of times Lindsay would just be like sitting in a corner, and I go, instinctively, I can't let her do that. I just can't. She's gonna take my head off. Yeah, no, my bitch is getting shot in the head by Jeremy or Michael.
Yeah,
Nice, Jeremy.
dude. Well, okay.
That's
We
the thing.
streamed TTT
But-
a little bit ago,
I don't
and
die the
Fredo,
most. Okay, someone else.
menace. Fucking menace. Dude,
What do you
that was
want?
one of those TTTs. Every now and again, you leave a TTT and you go like, oh man, I just didn't make anything happen that time. Like, because if you spend a lot of it dead, especially on the rounds that you're a trader, you're like, what did I do that video? Did I add a lot to that video? I don't know. And it just so happened that every time I was a trader in that stream, Fredo was the detective, and this animal runs around with doorbusters and sneaks on every door. And so I'd always be like, set up something and be like, all right, here we go. Open the door and I'm gone.
That's awesome.
Dude, and Fredo would just start laughing. Someone would go, Jeremy blew up, and Fredo would laugh.
Dude,
He'd
it's
laugh his ass
always,
off.
yeah, I quickly found out that the doorbuster, one, is a fun thing. Someone opens the door and it blows up. Two, I think it's just infinite. I haven't reached the limit yet.
I think it is. I thought it was supposed to be
The
one,
limit
but it
is-
seemed to break.
is the lack of doors you have after you
True.
just put them on a bunch of different doors. But it got to the point where I started to realize that it was Jeremy dying first every time. And so there was one point where just a round started, I put a couple down, I just heard from a distance, boom, and I went, Jeremy's gone.
Yeah, dude, because I just trucked my way through the level. Like I just kicked doors in and looked for who I could find.
That's awesome. I like what map? We did a Wild West map recently, and then there was another one, the ship we did. And both of those maps, I was worried about doorbusters, but also there are fake doors all over that map. So I'm literally like reaching over, like, don't blow up, don't blow up. Oh, it's not real. It's not real. We're good. Whew.
Yes. Look, I'm just trying to find new ways to do dumb shit. I'll be honest.
Hell yeah.
Dude, there was like that
what it's
one.
about.
There was that one video. I think we were on the Among Us map that had the fucking hole in it.
Oh yeah.
And you and I were
is it dinner
convinced
hole?
there was two things we tried to do and succeeded on both of them. One was you got killed and then you got hung over the hole,
Yeah.
and your dead body was hanging over the hole. And I think Fiona and I were trying it, and then I died, and it was just Fiona who was innocent, and the traitor was coming to kill her in the process of killing her. And she just kept like jumping and hitting the rope with like a crowbar or something. And in her like dying breath, she hit it, got shot, died, and your body just fell directly into the hole. That made me laugh my fucking ass off. And then another round.
Oh, the deagle.
We were trying to get you to blow me away into the hole. And we did it in 2 tries.
Yeah, we did.
Because we had to account for like how far the body would fly back. and you blasted me in the head, and my dead body just deposited itself in the hole.
You're
That
like,
was
straight
so
up
goddamn
in the
funny
hole.
to me. Yeah.
And then I was just like, all right, and I pull out the crowbar, like, no, the other thing, and then pulled the deagle back out, and then I shot you, and you just fell. I
think I fell too far.
You fell too far. You
Yeah.
Like bounced against the wall, and then because the hole was like against the wall, so you like bounced against the wall, and then like half-ass.
Yeah.
Or like hung into the hole. And so I went, all right. Immediately the next round, we just went back to the hole and went,
course.
all right, we got it this
And
time.
I was like, I gotta take a step forward.
yeah.
the crown.
I
Fucking
was like,
went
take a
right
step
in,
forward.
dude. I went
Boom,
right
dude,
in.
It was nothing but net.
It was-
And
it was a
and then people were like,
swish.
what do you do? It was a thing. Don't kill me. I'm innocent. Michael wanted this.
Jesus.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
awesome. Also, real quick, just to talk about TBT. And TBT. And I saw Jeremy post in chat. I think you were chatting, Jeremy. Was that you or another Jeremy
I was
who
in
was
chat
saying
a little bit, yeah.
hi to Kai? Because I
were
think
other
Kai's in
Jeremy.
chat.
Yeah,
I was
Kai's
about
in
to
chat.
say.
Hello, Kai.
Hi, Kai.
Kai.
Hi, other Jeremy.
I see Kai in chat. Kai, friendship forever. If you
No,
guys,
no, no,
You don't
no,
have
no,
to.
no,
if
You don't
ask
have to
Kai-
talk to this man.
If you ask
okay?
Kai and I are the bestest of
You don't have to
friends.
talk to this man.
Gets like this.
No, it's not this that we're talking about. It's just every interaction before this.
Yeah.
You're always doing her dirty, man.
What do you? Okay.
Come on now.
Super dirty.
Super dirty.
Jeremy was telling us, I think during, was it Chin Chat or maybe a Valheim stream? But we were doing Among Us and we were doing proxy chat, but we found out there is like a better proxy chat. It's called Better Crew Link or something like that, where you can individually adjust everyone's volumes, which is very nice. And so knife slipped, I murdered Kai, okay? What do you want from me?
Randomly happened. Yeah.
Randomly went
It happened
down
to
that
anyone.
way.
Fell out of your pocket.
And Kai was very upset, and then I found out that I could just turn the volume down all the way. So I proceeded for like the next half an hour or so to just kept doing just friendship forever stuff to Kai, and then she would yell, and then my reply was, "Oh man, I bet she's loving it right now. Just absolutely joyous and a big smile on her face. I can't hear her though, but I bet she's having a blast." And she's a lot of, and then Jeremy was just like, Fredo, like, you menace. Did you really mute her? And I went, nah, I didn't. I've been hearing her yell at the top of her lungs at me the whole time. Oh. Yeah, but friendship forever, Kai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Fredo, I also saw a clip from that game we were playing because we have the proximity chat on, but a thing that the proximity chat does is if you're in a hole, you can hear people, like if you're, a vent or whatever, you can hear people outside the vent and they can hear you in the vent, but it's muffled.
It's my fault, yeah.
So there's a role called the engineer where good people can use the vents and get in the holes. And I saw a clip of you and me, Fredo, where I jump in a hole and you're like, all right, engineer, have fun with it. And I'm like, yeah. And I jump out of the hole as you're running away and go, jerk. And I jump back in and you go, what? And you run back around, and Fredo was on the hole yelling into it, and I'm yelling out of it.
Oh,
and Fredo's
yeah.
like, get out of there. And I'm like, you motherfucker, get out.
He was like, stop standing over my hole. And I'm like, get out of your fucking hole, you goddamn mole rat. Get out of here.
video.
Come here. And then he's like, no. And then went over to another hole. And then I walked over and I was like, are you in this hole? I bet you're in this hole. And then I started yelling at him. He went like,
oh, you think he can go outside? You think he can get away out here?
You think he can go to the outside
and then he got
hole, huh?
killed.
Oh yeah, then I got
killed
brutally
on top of
murdered.
it.
Damn.
And there was an imposter that walked by and killed me, not knowing that there was this whole thing happening. And then Jeremy through the hole, just muffled, just going, "Oh my god!"
I was like, oh my, it really is. It's I was like jumping out. It was awesome.
That's amazing.
I love that shit. Also, got a message, Fredo, from Tyler Stab.
Yo.
What a great message to receive. It says,
What's up?
hey, Code 4 will let Alfredo go over and hug you. So you can invite him over for a hug.
Oh.
Should Michael and I leave?
No, he just goes around that
okay.
way. While you
is
have
an
this
intimate
hug,
moment.
this is great. This is an intimate moment, and I'll ruin it with a plug. While you're
Okay.
doing this,
Sometimes those can be enhanced.
I
with
also should tell you that
Bring it in.
the Achieve Athletic collection dropped today.
yeah.
So if you want to wear that and hug your loved ones, or whoever really you want to hug, as long as it's mutual, You can check out the
didn't
new
like that
collection now
cut.
at store.roosterteeth.com. We have
Oh, other way.
5 slides in parentheses. No, you gotta turn your face. You
No,
guys-
no. I didn't want to kiss.
Oh,
You want- yeah,
oh, you
no,
wanted to
yeah.
both look the same direction.
He wanted me to kiss the back of his head.
Weird. Okay.
Look, I've seen a little bit too much of Jeremy. All right, there's an owl out there.
Oh,
Fredo has seen my penis. Yeah.
Just part of it.
All right, well.
Let's go to the merch. Wow, look at that. Amazing athletic wear. Available now. The Achieve Athletic Collection. Look at Trevor with that bag. You know he's working out. Look at that.
Speaking of dickheads, there I am.
Whoa, look how strong Lindsay
Ooh,
is.
very.
No
Jesus.
shop. Hashtag no shops. Fifi.
Fiona, why do you always eat everybody up when you take photos? I know why,
I
but you look
know.
amazing.
That's bullshit though, because I eat everything up and I don't look like that.
Abs.
Come on.
Come on.
I need the good eats. I want ab eats. Eat them up, eat them up, eat them up.
I want to take a picture like Fiona's. I want to do the exact same pose wearing the exact same thing. But it's me.
Gut.
And it's just gonna be this like hairy gut
Yeah.
coming out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but
all
you're
that.
160 now. You gotta wait till you get back up to like 185 and then do it.
Then it's even better.
Wait for the
Down to some
fluctuate.
baby weight.
Hashtag.
Yeah.
What's up?
What? What?
What? No, I'm saying hashtag what's up. It's
Oh.
like, you like what you see?
Hashtag I'm
Yeah.
hungry.
Yeah,
Honestly,
we're getting
Jeremy,
Reedy's,
I mean, even in my photos, I had just a sports bra and tank, and like I have what I call the deflated balloon post-pregnancy. So if I can rock that, I think you can rock hairy belly. I say go for it.
Oh, hairy belly.
Yeah, come on.
What's great is when you kind of press in the middle there.
Did you make the
and then
donut?
It looks like it looks
Yeah.
like a cinnamon bagel if you're hairy enough.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
I actually like cinnamon bagels.
Mine's a glazed donut for me. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm quite pale. Anyway,
What the hell was that? Scooter,
What is
please.
mine, like a coffee donut then?
whatever flavor you like. I know you're a mint chocolate
Yeah.
person, but
Like
you know,
coffee? No, my belly. If I was to do my belly button thing.
yeah, you choose. It's your flavor, your body.
Oh shit.
I'm a big fan
I
of
can
your
choose
flavor.
my flavor.
Yeah.
All right. I think that. Why are you looking at me?
Just, I'm not.
What do you want?
Because you were talking.
All right.
Michael's
This
jealous
isn't
he doesn't have
GTA. You
flavor.
can't just
I was looking at him because he was talking.
can't
and
just
I was
do
just
stuff like that.
I was just looking at him because he was talking, and I thought, you know, thought we were just vibing.
Dude, it sounded like he threw up in his mouth.
Oh man. I want brisket so bad now.
Everyone in chat's talking about how hungry they are.
It's
So-
yeah, we really
Yeah.
hammered him with
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
for a while.
It's like, oh, you're not hungry? Oh, you will be.
Oh, yeah.
you will be.
You will.
You will.
Do you feed? You will.
You will.
Let me edit out your mustache and then say it
Then
again.
Greg Miller's like, oh, that's what Zack Snyder wanted.
Oh
Jesus.
boy.
Do you think he would cry? I mean, that's no shame, but would Greg cry if that movie was like everything he wanted it to be?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I've cried during Marvel films.
Yeah, but that's just because somebody was pinching you
Yeah.
in the back of the neck. It's the worst part.
And that's
like right in the lower neck. Yeah.
Is it bad? I don't know. Maybe the back of my neck is
Back of
thick.
the arm
It's
is
the little
brutal.
pinch though.
Oh, a little. Oh man, I don't know. I can't get it.
Yeah. Iris
Back of the back of the arm.
Iris will pinch.
Back of the
Iris will
arm, ooh.
pinch me, right? I'll be like, stop. I'll be like, that hurts. I'll be like, little pinch. And then she'll do like a little pinch, but still as hard as physically that she can. And I'm like, no, you don't understand what I'm saying. It's like,
It's like, okay,
it's
less,
like, okay,
less
yeah,
finger,
less
but
skin, but still as hard as I can. And I'm like,
no.
stop.
Technically, yes, but no.
Yeah, I've done pinchies here. I have had people do the weenus stretch. My weenus does not stretch that far, but yeah.
Oh, I got a lot of weenus stretch.
Yeah, Michael's, my God.
Oh, wow.
Alfredo's got more
Remember that.
weenus than me, or maybe we're
Jeremy,
close.
good Lord.
Oh my god.
Oh,
We have a winner.
oh my gosh.
I think it's because in high school my arms used to be a lot bigger. And then as the skin got less and
There you
less.
go. Well, once you get older, it will get even saggier. You'll have like
Hell yeah.
the
Dude,
grandma
we've
arms,
got
you know?
some-
I
Yeah.
could parachute from
everything.
it.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Dude, you know like the flying squirrels? Like they jump and then they That's what I'll do.
That's mostly
all
elbow
about that.
skin. That's how they fly.
Yeah, weenus wings they call me.
Witness wings. Someone needs to make that fan art now. I would
I'll
also
take that
like
one as well.
a charity that I can donate to that's not real called Weenus Wings, where we give money to make Jeremy's dreams of flight real. Yeah, that's all I want.
I'm sure there's better causes, but
There are, absolutely. That's why I said it's
appreciated.
fake. This is not real. This is all script writing.
Wild.
I legit sat here and I was like, oh man, we still have so much off topic left. And I looked at my phone.
Why did you think we had so much left?
yeah.
I just
How much
went
time
by
do we
so
have?
fast. I
I mean,
was
the
so happy.
clock's right
It
there.
goes quick.
Oh yeah, there's a clock right there. Hey, what's up, clock? How you doing?
I will
Right about
say
the top.
though, you know, so
I'm really focused on the chat. That's why.
post team does stuff, follows us at
And
four
gross.
at
They be doing
4:30,
stuff.
and you know we're trying to finish for all of our stuff, but you know we have different things on different days, and on Thursday post team follows us, and this is why when we moved like the time for off topic from 2:30 to 3, we swapped around like who was doing what, and it ended up being post team. So there was less of a like, hey, if we go a little bit long, we don't have to like kind of relay this to another department who might be ready to go, or maybe they're really time sensitive on something, so we end on time. And so it worked out the most to be like, okay, we'll keep it in department. So at least if we gotta like, you know, take a couple extra minutes, or we go past a little past 4:30, post team is ready to roll with that. It's not a big a deal. And so last week we were talking about doing the show. And I don't remember who was talking about Sarah and Steffi. It was just like in the meeting. It was probably Friday morning, like in the morning meeting we have. And I was like, yeah, sorry. Like, we ended at like 4:35 just because it flew to 4:30 and we were just trying to wrap it up. And they were almost emphatic of like, yeah, go as long as you want. In almost of like, don't worry about it. And also, works for us. you know what I mean? Almost in a sense of like, it went from me saying, I appreciate that you guys, are ready to like start a little bit later because, you know that we're doing it before you. And their response was almost like, yeah, but take more time though.
Yeah, but if you like need to.
Can you go till 4:45? Can you go till 4:50?
Would you like till 4:50
Yeah.
slot?
So, it's good to know. Shout out to the posties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have my Sarah button.
Oh.
I played this on Monday. I'm trying to think when this was. It had to be, I think, after the last off topic. Maybe it was like Friday or Monday, but we almost did a video with Sarah because the day's schedule got changed around.
It was murder.
Last minute in the morning, and we couldn't film what we were gonna film. That got like pushed either later in the day or to another day, and then it ended up being like, okay, well we're supposed to do a roulette play later in the day of murder, but now if we don't film the thing we were gonna film, it's like 2 hours until we film something, and it was just kind of a waste of time. And we had 5 people, we needed 1 more. And we kind of like forced Sarah to do it. We were just like, yeah, you do it. You could be the 6th. You could be the 6th. And she was kind of adamantly against it, but then was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. And I was like, yeah, we can film murder now, and then we don't have to do it later in the day, and it'll flow better. And she ended up not being in it because she couldn't get her computer to load Gmod.
Yeah.
She was stuck forever loading.
Self-sabotage.
It was self-sabotage, but we got to the point where we were all in the game before Sarah, and we all started rolling our audio and rolling the Craig backup audio, which just records Discord and individual tracks. And so we use that in case someone has an audio problem or something fails. It's like a good backup. And it doesn't always work. It disconnects randomly sometimes, but it's better than nothing, and it's a good backup. And the fact that you can separate the audio is great. It's not all baked in together. You can grab individual files. So we started recording already. So it was like 15 minutes of us just like going like, Sarah, why are you joining the game? And her getting angry at the game and freaking out the entire time that she had a meeting to go to. So she couldn't make it. She kept trying to get out of the video. And so it was like 10 or 15 minutes of just Sarah gold, which we usually get in the meetings, but like, I don't know, this was different. We were like dipping our toe into content, you know what I mean? Like we were about to record a video mode, and Sarah was kind of losing it on her computer. And since we had that backup recording, I had the whole file of just Sarah, and I gave it to Jack to cut up and make samples of just like various Sarahs. So she eventually left because she didn't have time, and then Jaren played with us, so that's cool. I don't think it's come out yet, so we did a murder with Jaren. But I have just quick grabs, so there's like crosstalk, because I was doing it on the fly. I don't have any like clean versions, but I've got like 10 new Sarah clips on my mixer of her just saying stuff like, I played this on Monday. Or she'll be like, I have a meeting with Lewis. You know, more of like, I did one today in GTA. I played it right at the end. It was her like, and people just think she's there. But it was great. Then she was getting real feisty about it. Like, remember when she called me a bitch?
Yeah.
Because I kept saying, Sarah, why are you lying about the game not loading? You just don't want to play. So she called me a bitch, then took a picture of her computer to prove it, posted it, and said, bitch.
Yeah.
And tagged me. Yeah, and I was like, damn, Sarah's off the chain. So, you know.
Lay it down.
I did just send her a message though, with the first 2 words are "listen, you." I'm not supposed to be here on Tuesday because of the chill thing, and she was like putting me on a bunch of videos, and I was like, I'm not supposed to be here Tuesday, and she's like, oh, right, yeah, okay, let me like sort that out. And then like 10 minutes ago, I got an invite for Jeremy and Matt do something for Tuesday, so I just sent a message that said, listen, you.
That's awesome.
We're not doing something.
I think it's already out too. If you do want to see Sarah playing Murder, I got to play with her, Steffi, Ashley, and I'm trying to remember everyone else who was there. My life is a blur. Please forgive me for not remembering everyone, but it is out on the site. And Sarah did great.
That's
she held herself.
And that's what I was talking about, because Sarah's like, why would I be in this? I'm like, you just streamed this game, you got it. And that's why she said, I played this on Monday. And then after 15 minutes of complaining that it didn't work for no reason, went, oh yeah, no, that's right, I moved the game to a different hard drive. So she had like Gmod and Counter-Strike on like 2 different hard drives. So it wasn't like, that's why she couldn't load the game. And then, you know, she bailed and Jaren swooped in and saved the day.
You know who's vicious though with Murder? Ashley. Unsurprising. She is
You mean
so
Ashley?
Not at all.
swift and vengeful. So without saying anything.
Swift and vengeful.
Like she was the murderer, and there was one point in an early round where I was just like messing around with her, like close to her, and I was like, oh, like I'm gonna get you, like oh, you don't know if I'm the murderer, and she was like, Lindsay, like seriously, calm down, don't murder me while being the murderer, and then she killed everyone and found me at the end of the round, being like, hey, remember when you thought that whole joke was happening?
vicious.
It's like, oh shit,
Yeah.
Ashley.
I don't do stuff like that.
What?
I'm all about friendship forever.
Yeah, always.
True that.
Friendship is
You know
magic.
what I'm saying?
Every pony knows.
This guy knows. This innocent guy knows. Looks like an innocent guy. Why are you holding that knife?
That's an innocent. What? That's not my knife.
It was a thing too in GTA. Again, we kept punching each other. But we were talking about this, that, and whatever. We were doing a thing, and we're trying to find the next clue or whatever. And all of a sudden, like, my screen just got jostled for a second, and I wasn't quite sure what happened. And I looked, and I was missing health. And I just saw Alfredo walking away from me holding a knife. And I was like, wait, did you just stab me? And it's like, I wasn't even paying attention, but I'm pretty sure you just stabbed me. And you were like, what? No.
No. As I was still walking away, holding the knife, because I didn't know how to put my fucking knife away.
That's
I was
awesome.
like, no, it wasn't me. Put it away.
That's
Come on.
still better than I had this in the ship round. And I was either the traitor or killer, I can't remember what, but I was following Trevor and I came up right behind him and just unloaded an entire clip into him thinking I was alone. And Jeremy watched the whole thing and he was like, okay, well, that was all right. Like that was completely blatant. I'm like, I had to try, I'm sorry.
I all have moments where I go, all right. If like something,
Yeah.
sometimes I'll let stuff go right for the bit of it, but like when it's like massively in your face, I just have to be like, come on, like what even is the joke here?
Like in the game proximity wise, like Michael's Trevor and I go, "Do," and Jeremy's like right here. And I was like, okay,
I
whoops.
just watch Chuck get gunned down. I'm like, no, Chuck.
He was a rat bastard and he had to be taken down. Sorry. It's Chuck, you know?
It's Chuck. Yeah, Chuck's a rat.
It's Chuck.
Chuck's a rat. Well, we should probably wrap up here.
Yeah.
4:33 already. Jeremy, thank you for remotely calling in. I think it worked pretty well.
Yeah, it worked
Thanks for
out.
wheeling me in here. Yeah.
Yeah. You got
I
to
love
hug
it.
Alfredo, you know?
I mean,
I did.
Gabu slept through almost the entire episode.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Gabu's
Dude, the
pooped.
whole time I was training her, running with her, and I was just like, yes, you're falling into my plan.
Yeah.
She's like, playtime. I'm like, yes, my plan is coming to fruition.
That's good. It's good to have a plan, man.
Boom.
You know, thanks for watching. We're live throughout the week on RTTV, which is presumably where you're watching it right now if you're watching this in real time. Post-show. Post-team, we have to do the post-show, but the post-team is going to follow us right after this. Check out new shows like Wrestling with the Week, featuring James Willems and Scorpio Sky, and No Dumb Answers with Mark and Brad, featuring Caleb Milton, Mario Salcido, and Zoe Terhune. Stick around for the AH post-team. Again, post-team, post-off-topic, post-show. Now you know. This was good. This was good. I think we're gonna do Awu after this too,
Oh, shit.
for next week. So
Yeah.
you'll be like, whoa,
Oh, my God.
they didn't change clothes since off topic. Disgusting.
No. I'll wear it again.
Gross.
Yeah,
All right.
I won't though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Tuesday.
You want to do it Tuesday?
No, I'm thinking this outfit's gonna last me
Until Tuesday?
till Tuesday. You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
can stretch that.
I can
Jeremy,
stretch it. Who's gonna know?
don't you change clothes either.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over.